his hometown of Akron, Ohio, LeBron James accepted the MVP award for the second straight season. The King led the Cavs to the best record in the NBA this year and earned 116 of 123 first-place votes. The 10th guy to ever win back-to-back MVPs joins us now. LeBron, interesting thing about the most valuable player, it's always handed out during the playoffs. So you have the excitement of winning an individual award balanced out with the chase to win a team championship. How do you balance that?
Oh, man, well, you have to. I mean, you know, that to be MVP of this league is definitely an honor. It's a humbling experience to be rewarded this award and to be able to balance this individual award with the same time having to understand what the team concept of the whole playoffs is all about and chasing that that world championship trophy. You know, you have to balance it out, just like you said, Stu, and I've been able to do that so far.
Well, LeBron, Dr. J passed it to Larry Bird and myself. We passed it to Michael Jordan, Jordan to Shaq, and then Kobe, and now it's you and your turn. You're the best player in the league. How does that make you feel?
Oh, man, like you said, man, Magic, it's humbling, man, to just hear that list of names that you just ran off. To be even associated with them names, them champions, them world champions, those great players individually. You know, I'm trying to do my job, and I'm trying to hopefully I can add on to that whole championship list of names that you just put on, and then I can pass it to someone else after I'm done.
LeBron, let's talk about this year's team. Now, last year you guys won 66 games in the regular season. You're rolling. Everybody's thinking you're going to the finals, and Orlando beat you. Tell me what makes this team different. How do you feel about this team and their chances?
Well, I think, JB, the difference between our team last year and this year, I think the dynamics that we have, I think the type of rotation and the type of teams that we can play and adjust to. Last year we was very hurt because we didn't have a lot of size and a lot of athleticism at the perimeter forward and guard spot. And I think the addition of Anthony Parker, the addition of Jamario Moon, and myself and guys just, you know, becoming more adept at what's going on the court has definitely helped us. And I think also with Shaq's intensity and with the addition of Antoine Jamison towards the trade deadline has really gave us a dynamic that we didn't have last year.
LeBron, there's so much interest in you now, in the upcoming playoffs, and the future. I'm wondering if you were aware of Chris Bosh telling his Twitter followers to suggest where he should go in free agency. What you thought of that idea, and if, I don't know, it might be a hint.
That's an interesting idea that Chris did, man. You know, going on Twitter and asking his fans what he should do. Should he stay or should he go? I think Chris Bosh is one of the most premier players that we have in our league, and I wish him the best. It's going to be a great summer, though.
LeBron, when you talk about it being a great summer, so much attention has been paid really for the last year and a half about what LeBron James is going to do. If you want to break any news right now, you can. If you don't want to break any news right now, what has it been like for you to try and win championships while at the same time having to answer these very questions about what do you think you're going to do, LeBron?
No, it hasn't been hard at all. I understand what my job is, and I understand what my goal and my heart is, and that's playing for my teammates, playing for our coaching staff and our franchise every single night. You know, I want to be the best player every night I go on the court, and I'm going to give that to my teammates. I owe that to them. And me being unfocused about what's going on in the summertime as far as free agency has nothing to do with what's going on the court. So me being a leader and me being the main focal point of what's going on in our task, it's not hard to just throw that stuff to the side and worry about it when it comes upon me.
LeBron, you've almost averaged a triple-double in the first series against Chicago, and you're off to a flying start right now against the Celtics. Do you think one time that you can average a triple-double either during the playoff or the regular season?
Man, Magic, man, it's tough. And, you know, Oscar definitely set the bar so high for guys like myself and you, Magic, and Jay Kidd, all these guys who go out and get triple-doubles on a nightly basis. It's hard, man. I mean, you know, I go in the game sometimes and I look at the stat sheet at the end of the game and I'm, you know, 2 rebounds or 2 assists away from it, and I'll be like, wow, I thought I played hard tonight. I thought I had an opportunity to get it, man, and I'll be so, man, Oscar just set the bar so high, man. I don't know, man. It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
LeBron, how much of the rest of the playoffs are you watching, and who looks really good? Who has impressed you so far?
I watch almost every game, and the one team that's not, it hasn't surprised me at all, but it's playing well, San Antonio. they're not your typical 7th seed, and I know that, and I think the rest of the league knew that once the seedings came out for the playoffs. They're playing extremely well. It's a very well-coached team. Coach Popovich got those guys running good. I mean, who would ever think bringing Tony Parker off the bench would help that team win a first-round series against Dallas? But that team is not your typical 7th seed, and they're showing that what they're doing now in that first-round series against Dallas.
LeBron, all this talk about your arm, it kind of disappeared after game 1. You know, 30-some points again. How is your arm feeling as you head into game 2?
Well, it's about the same, Stu. You know, it's still little bumps, it's still bruised, but, you know, for me, I'm at a point right now where I can't afford to have any excuses. If I'm out on the court, I have to be productive in some way. You know, if my elbows bother me to a point where I can't shoot, then I have to defend at a high level. I have to rebound. I have to, you know, get guys open. Me being on the court is a threat, so I have no excuses right now because I understand what our goal is and what my goal is as an individual.
LeBron James, the second professional Cleveland athlete to win multiple MVPs, joining Jim Brown. And this just in, LeBron has announced that he will play for the Cleveland Browns. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's a mistake. Not going to happen. They wish in Cleveland, but not going to happen. LeBron, we appreciate you taking the time. Good luck in game 2 and the rest of the playoffs.
Oh, man, thanks, guys.